What's up, everybody? This is Eric Comedians Computer Solutions. So happy Thursday. What's up with you? The tech preacher is back. That's what I'm talking about. How y'all doing today? And I decided to do this live stream so we can just have some fun. I mean, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I haven't done a live stream in a while. What's up with your technical T? I haven't done a live stream in a while. Gadget Chats took over my live stream yesterday. Shout out to them. They did their thing, man. I really appreciate that they did. But hey, what's up? What's happening with you? Yes, the tech preacher is back. Man, it's been very fun and thrilling for me for the last couple of weeks, man. Y'all just don't know. It's been a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of projects, man. Man, technology is my thing, man. And I want to give a huge shout out to all the companies out there that they're doing their thing with easy. What's up with you? Yes. What's up with you? I see you in the building. Yo, what's up, TK? All right, let me see if I can get this stream out here for a second. I'm gonna do a giveaway today. You know what I'm saying? Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna announce a giveaway today. And I'm gonna tell everybody on how to get to do this giveaway, man. What's up? I see all y'all in the building. Yes, sir. Let me see if I can put this in my community chat real quick. I'm telling you, man, I'm excited. What's up with you? I'm excited to be back, man, to talk to you guys, man, about technology, man. Let me tell you. Let me see if I can move this to the side. About right there. All right. Look at that. Gotta move it back. Yeah, so green screen effect, guys. On my way to Vegas. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to TK. Yes. So, like, when I be doing these green screen effects, man, I got to keep everything consistent. So I got a table full of gadgets over there. I'm doing a giveaway, guys. Next week. Now, I promise you guys that I was gonna do a giveaway every week, but I missed a week. Well, missed a week because of the holidays, you know. So I'm doing a giveaway next week. So I'm gonna talk about the giveaway a little bit today, and we're gonna talk about some tech talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything been going on, man. A lot of drama and stuff like that, and everything in between, but. Man, you know what I mean? Look, here's the thing about tech. You got to let the tech do the talking, right? Like my man Tanner always say, you got to let the tech do the talking. I'm dropping a video today. Damn, it's a little late, but I might drop a video today about some older tech, man. Look, man, I got a lot of phones that y'all guys can see, right? I mean, a lot of phones. And so what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, man, is that I've been revisiting old phones because they got this myth that you got to have the latest and greatest smartphone. You got to have the 855, the 865 in order to do a lot of tasks. I disagree. I totally disagree. For my members only, y'all guys have seen the video. It's been posted for about a week. I'll post it on YouTube probably today. But man, it's this myth, man, that you got to get out and run out, buy the latest and greatest phones. Man, listen, man. That myth has been debunked a long time ago. Don't get caught up in the peer pressure of you have to get the latest and greatest phones. Man, that is a myth, man. Listen, man, you don't have to get the latest and greatest phones to have good tech. You don't have to. And I prove it so much. I prove it over and over and over when I drop videos about phones that have good cameras, good speed, good displays, good body style, everything else in between. And so when you look at how people believe that you got to get out and go get the iPhone 11, when the iPhone XR and the iPhone 10 was great, people believe that you got to run out and go get the Galaxy S10 when the Galaxy S9 was so good. People believe that you got to run out and get the Galaxy Note 10 when the Galaxy Note 9 was so good. And these phones that I'm talking about is half the price. Listen, man, you're not a poop butt if you got a Galaxy S9. You know what I'm saying? You think about it. You think about this, right? You save tons of money with older flagships that has the newer software now than ever. Like, I mean, you could get a Galaxy S9, the phone was like almost $1,000. You could find that phone for $300. A Galaxy Note 9, the phone was almost $1,000 not too long ago, but you could find that phone for $250. So when you look at the older generation devices, hell yeah, I recommend them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at the LG G7. LG G7 is a fantastic phone. I look at the LG G8, fantastic phone, but the LG G7 is still a good phone. And so, yes, even with like the 845, listen, man, I remember not too long ago when they talk about like the 845 was the win all be all, but now with the 855, the 845 is trash. Now, how could the 845 be the win all be all, and all of a sudden now the 845 is trash because the 855? Say, man, listen, you don't get caught up in all the hype. On this YouTube channel, I'm gonna keep it real 100, man. The tech preacher ain't gonna steer you wrong. I got all these phones sitting back here, man. Some oldies and some goodies, man. And I'm going back and revisited all these phones, man, and talk about the software updates, talk about the speed, talk about the cameras, talk about the displays, talk about the body style. These phones are good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these phones are good. And it's one of those things that, man, I'm a preach to preach. You do not have to spend $1,000 on the phone. You do not have to spend $1,200 on the phone to get a good phone. Think about this, right? We about to hit 2020, and we're hearing about 102 megapixel cameras. We got the 865 that's going to support 8K. We got all this stuff, right? But here's the thing. Who going to shoot in 8K? And who go? How you go? What you gonna play it on? If you gonna shoot 8K, what you gonna play it on? That's the whole thing. Like, you gonna shoot 8K video, and you gonna show it on a 1080p monitor. You know, so don't get caught up in all the hype. Think about this: 8K, 865 processors, all this stuff, right? 5G. Listen, I'm all good for the future, but wait till you hit a price points. Wait, listen, when you hear everybody getting excited about 8K video, 102 megapixel camera, you're getting hyped about this. Wait till you see these $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 price points. Wait till you see these, you know, almost $1,500 price points. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wait till you see these $1,500 price points when everybody all happy about 5G. When, listen, I'm in the South. I probably won't even see 5G until 2021. So down here in the South, I probably would never see 5G until 2021. So a 5G phone for me, paying $1,500, $1,600 on a 5G phone is irrelevant. Like, it ain't gonna matter to me none. I'm down south. Us Southerners ain't gonna get it till 2021, 2022. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that don't get caught up in the hype, man. Everybody, listen, think about this. People that bought 5G phones in the South, Galaxy S10 5G, Galaxy Note 10 5G, OnePlus 7 Pro 5G in the South. You just spent all that money for them phones, and in 1 month, less than 1 month, all those phones is irrelevant. Because first of all, it's no 5G in the South. Second of all, you probably never saw, unless you're on AT&T and got 5GE. But I could get that on the 4G phone. Listen, man, I'm not ranting about 5G versus 4G and all this stuff like that. Look, I know it's the future. I'm welcoming the future. Bring it, bring it, bring it. But I believe that when we see people get caught up in all the hype talk about older phones are trash, I disagree. Think about this. Let me give you an example of how good older phones is. Don't you know older phones have gotten so many updates that fix all the bugs and everything, all the issues with those devices? That means they run better now than they did before. The newer phones still getting bug fixes and stuff like that. So the phones that came out in 2019 will be better in 2020 because all the updates and bug fixes. The devices that came out in 2018 got better in 2019 because of all the bug fixes and security patches and updates. So 1-year-old devices is better after a year because of updates and bug fixes. So think about that for a second. Updates, bug fixes, updates, bug fixes. For older generation devices, make them a whole lot better is when you first purchased it. When you first purchased some of these devices, let's go all the way back to the Galaxy S8. Remember when you bought the Galaxy S8, Bixby wasn't working, the button wasn't working. It had a slew of issues. I mean, it needed a slew of updates. It was not a great device when it first came out. But over the course of time with bug fixes, 6 months, 8 months down the line, it became a very good phone. Think about their Central phone. Their Central phone came out. It was one of the worst rollouts. It was delayed. It performed very bad. It was one of the worst rollouts in cell phone history besides the Galaxy Fold. The Central phone was the worst phone rollout in phone history. But in 2019, that phone has been one of the best phones overall, right? Think about it, how it went from being one of the worst phones to one of the best phones because of software updates. And not only that, but it's probably one of the cheapest phones, and it's running Android 10. So when you look at how older phones have matured over the course of time, don't get caught up in the hype about having the latest and greatest device, paying $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 for a phone when the previous generation was just that good. All right, what's up with y'all? I see you. I see a lot of y'all guys in the building. Yo, what's up? Tech for you. Yes. Rest in peace, S7. Easy. Tech Preacher. Do you think the new Moto Razr 2019 is a gimmick? Flip out screen. All right, so here's the thing about the Moto Razr. I think the Moto Razr is a good phone for what I'm seeing. The flip up, I mean, look, here's the thing. For what I've seen, the phone flip up to a full-size device like this. It closed into a small device. I don't have a problem with it. And we hear rumor that the Galaxy Fold 2 go have the same design. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with the Moto Razr. I don't have a problem with the Moto Razr. It's priced too high. I believe that if it was a 900, obviously I'm pushing it at a $900 price point. I think we wouldn't be having too many issues with that device. But at a $1,500 price point, a lot of people believe it's DOA, and it probably is, right? I don't think that the average consumer, and the average consumer won't buy a phone like that. Not for 1,500 big ones. It's too high, man. Listen, man, in 2020, a lot of people ain't gonna like a lot of things that I say. Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna preach to preach. A lot of people talking about you got to pay to play. You got to play to pay. I'm telling you something. That is BS, man. Listen, man, I am going to fight and preach about prices in 2020. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. I'm going to talk about prices in 2020 because like Flossie called to talk about, it's too goddamn high. I'm going to review all the phones. I don't have a problem with reviewing all the phones because I'm going to buy them all. But even when I buy the phones at $1,500 to $1,600 price point, I am going to slam companies for prices in 2020. Now, a lot of people might say, well, easy, you got to get over it. I will never get over high prices, man. Listen, if you ever saw this movie called Used Cars, it's an old style movie. And the guy had a shotgun. And he went to a car and he talked about a Lincoln Continental for $15,000. I think it was about $15,000. And he said this price is too effing high. And he blew the damn car up. Go check that movie out, Used Cars. It's Kurt Russell and a lot of other good characters in there. That was great. And he went and was shooting cars because of the prices. And in 2020, man, I am going to talk about prices a lot more on this YouTube channel when I review phones. Yeah, that had Kurt Russell in it. Yes, Used Car, a fantastic oldie but goodie movie, but it kind of remind me of high prices. And that, listen, man, I know what people go say. Well, easy. If you can't pay to play, go buy a budget phone or buy a last year phone and stuff like that. Listen, man. Think about this. For all the people that claim you got to pay to play, right? I promise you, their bank account ain't as big as mine's. All the clowns out there that's always in people's comments talk about you got to pay to play. I bet you big bank will take little bank. So I could put my money where my mouth is. That's for me. But I'm here for the average consumer. See what I'm saying? I can buy all the phones. I ain't tripping. Look at all these phones sitting back here, right? I don't have a problem with getting a phone, but here's the thing. It's not about me getting all the phones and reviewing all the phones. The thing about it is I'm here for the average consumer. Man, listen, man, I'm not recommending no $1,500, $1,600 phones. I give no shits how good the phone is. I am not going to recommend $1,500, $1,600 phones. And that's the whole thing. I will not recommend $1,600 and $1,700 phones. Listen, man, if you got the money, it's all good. If you got the money, you ain't even watching. Listen, this is how you know when people ain't got it like that. If they got the money, why watch a review on it? Go buy the shit. And don't clown people because you got a $2,000 phone and they get in the comments and say, hey, that phone is too high. And they say, well, I got it. I got the phone. You just a broke bitch and all this here. Try to cyberbully people in the comments because they smart. If you got it like that, buy the phone and enjoy your tech. Don't get in the comments and bully other people because they smart enough to say, you know what? I ain't spending $2,000 on that phone. It's all good. But you got people in the communities, in the tech space, that believe cold-heartedly that you have to spend over $1,500 for a phone. If you got it like that, hey, listen, I never talk about what's in another man's pocket. If you got it like that, spend it. Handle your business. I don't have no problem with people buying what they want. Buy what you want. But don't come criticize people in people's comments when they believe that they're looking for a pocket-friendly device that go get them through the year. Most people that want to spend $500, $400, $500 on a phone, they want a good phone at that price. Most people are smart enough not to spend $1,000 for a phone because you know in the Android space, that $1,000 phone depreciate as soon as you put that phone in your pocket. So when I talk about prices, I talk about prices for the average consumer. because no matter what, I'm going to review the phone, whether or not it's high or low. I'm not tripping about that. But when I review a phone and I'm looking at like a Galaxy S9, or I'm looking at a Galaxy Note 9, or I'm looking at a OnePlus 6T, or I'm looking at a Motorola G7, or I'm looking at a lot of other devices that's damn good, that's going to be running the latest operating system, the latest security patches, that got good form factors, good battery life, good displays, decent cameras for $300. So when you look at that, a $300 phone that have all those good qualities, what's the reason to spend $2,000 on the phone? And this is where we as a community have to voice our opinion about, hey, if you got it, spend it. No big deal. It's all good. But don't scrape up your last penny, man, and trying to keep up with the Joneses because you want to get on social media and talk about, I got a Galaxy Note 10. I got a Galaxy Note 10, but my rent ain't paid. I got a Galaxy Note 10. My light bill ain't paid. I got a Galaxy Note 10. I need 4 tires on my car. I got a Galaxy Note 10. My car note ain't paid. See, that's what you see on social media. People brag about what they have, but if you go deep into their soul, they say to themselves, well, how the fuck I'm gonna pay my bills? I just spent $1,100 on the phone. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, most people that say that they can afford $1,600, $1,700, I bet they're financing their phone, not paying it out right out of their pocket. And that's true. People add like, look, I'm gonna tell you this story. I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, man, because that's look, what I'm gonna say is gonna probably look, man. What I'm gonna say, what's up, Gigi? What I'm gonna say is gonna pertain to a lot of people. I know for a fact of this because people have came to me in confidence, but I'm not. Listen, man, when you come to me in confidence, we good. But I'm gonna just say this in general. They got people that have 10, 15 phone lines, and they keep adding lines every year to try to keep up with the latest tech. Don't you know that that's the wrong thing to do? They got people that got $500, $600 phone bills right now because they're trying to keep up with tech. Add lines. And AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, they love you. They love you to death. Add a line. Add a line, add a line, get a free phone. Nah, it ain't free. Add a line, add a line. Think about this. When you look at your finance report at the end of the year and you think to yourself, man, I got 10 lines. I'm one person with 10 phone lines because I add a line, add a line, add a line because I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Everybody say, go get the Galaxy Note 10. So I got to add a line and finance it. Listen, man, I tell people this all the time. Bruh, don't you understand how the phone game work? When the phone come out, it's only got 30 days of shelf life on it. And every tech reviewer has moved on to the next. Think about it. Your favorite tech reviewer tell you out, go buy this phone. It's the best phone since sliced bread. You add a line. Your favorite tech reviewer stop talking about that phone after 1 or 2 videos. Well, not me. I'm saying y'all don't consider me y'all favorite tech reviewer. You know, so I'm just a filler. Cause y'all know y'all like the Marquise Brownlee, the Unbox Therapy, the average consumer. I'm just y'all filler. I ain't nobody. But when your high-end favorite YouTuber tell you to go and buy a phone, this happens every year. You add a line, add a line, add a line. And this phone only got 30 days shelf life, except me, right? I mean, I talk about phones. And look, here's the thing. I talk about an older phone from last year. People hit me in my comments. Easy, why you talk about that old phone? How is it? How is that phone old? That phone got Android 9, the latest security patch. It's doing very well. It's speedy. Cameras are great. Display is great. Plus, it costs like $200. Why wouldn't I talk about older devices? Why wouldn't I talk about older devices, right? So I talk about these older devices just because of that. Yo, what's up with your New York? Hey, I go to New York 2-3 times a year, and hopefully I will be in New York in the next couple of months. I love New York, man. Oh, I'm wrong. Yes. I could be some of y'all favorite YouTubers. Yes. What's up? Hold on. Hey. What up? Thank you very much. What's up? Look, man, let me tell you something. My passionate towards this. I'm going to tell you, in 2020, man, you think I'm passionate about this now, man. I'm going to be so passionate about this. And my thoughts on how I'm going to do this channel in 2020, it's going to be different, man. I want to embrace other smaller content creators, right? I want to embrace smaller content creators. I want to help my brethren and sisterin, right? I want Gadget Chats to be up there in the upper echelon in the tech world. I want Tanner to grow and be up there in the upper echelon tech. I want other Tech King Mike to get up there in the upper echelon. 2020, man, I'm focused, man. I'm focused on the uprise of the smaller content creators and also changing things up a little bit to give y'all guys, more me, you know what I'm saying? Like more of me just enjoying myself, just keeping it real 100. I'm going to preach the preach. Listen, man, I'm going to go deep into this preaching stuff, man. I'm going to talk about this tech. A lot of y'all guys ain't going to like me. A lot of y'all guys don't want to keep it real. Y'all want me to stay. Look, y'all want to see fake. Listen, I never was fake. Think about this. I never been fake. So, but people has been on the fence of unsubscribing to my YouTube channel because I talk about their favorite phone, like the Galaxy devices. The Galaxy fans love me until I talk about the Galaxy phone problems with the Galaxy phone. As soon as I talk about a problem with the Galaxy phone, everybody come at and attack me like I'm the worst tech reviewer on the planet. But as soon as I talk about how good it is, everybody say, hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray. But as soon as I talk about a flaw in a Galaxy phone, all the Galaxy fans turn coat. To me, you're not a real easy fan. You're not a tech preacher fan. You're not here for the channel. If you are a diehard fan to a certain brand and you don't like how I roll, unsubscribe and move on. Listen, man, when I look at 37, 38, 40,000 subscribers that I have, I want people to understand my craft, how my opinions. I don't want you here because I always talk about DeX. And then when I say, oh, it has a rattling problem with the Galaxy phone, then I got everybody, easy, thumbs down, you suck and all that. Get the fuck out now. Like, don't leave now. Like, unsubscribe now. I don't want people that's fanboys. Then when I talk about your beloved product of a flaw, then you get pissed off at me. Understand my opinion. Understand how I roll. In 2020, if you are a diehard fan of one brand, and if I talk about that one brand, which I probably will in 2020, unsubscribe now and roll out. And when you see Easy Computer Solutions, just keep scrolling. That's my motive, and that's how I'm going to roll in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Right. No fluff, no passes. It's going to be no fluff, no passes. A lot of people are easy. Give it the benefit of the doubt. Like I talk about Deep Fusion. All the Apple fans went ape shit. When I talk about diffusion, it's a gimmick, it's crap, it sucks. All the Apple fans mad at me. Easy. You didn't do it right. Diffusion is different. You got to have a tripod. You got to be in perfect. You have to be in perfect lighting. You have to use the telephoto lens. You have to be close on the subject. You have to have it deep in the frame. You got to make sure HDR is clicked off and on. You got to make sure all of that. Then hit the shutter button. And that's when you get diffusion. And you know what I say to that? Bullshit. I don't have to do it with this phone. Why I got to go through? I got to go through all the hoops just to get diffusion to work. When I did a daytime video, they call foul. When I did a nighttime video, they call foul. So you know what? At the end of the day, and so the Apple fans hate me because I called out diffusion. When all your beloved YouTubers out there, all the tech gods talked about how good diffusion is, and I'm making videos about lens flare problems on the iPhone, and everybody hit me up. What easy? The tech gods say it's the best phone on the planet. You don't know what you're talking about. Your YouTube channel suck, and you know what else they tell me? Easy, you got a flaw. Your phone is bad. You know how I rebuttal that? I got 3 of them. How all 3 of them is bad? If you notice how many Galaxy Note 10s, I got like 4 of them. You know why I got 4 Galaxy Note 10s? Because when I make a video about a Galaxy Note 10, I get people comment talking about I got a limit. Well, let me use the other Galaxy Note 10. Oh, easy. No, that you got a limit. Okay, let me use the other Galaxy Note 10. Easy. No, that phone ain't right. Okay, let me use the other Galaxy Note 10 then. So am I using all 4 Galaxy Note 10s and all of them got the same problem and I got all of them on different carriers? You can't sit up here and tell me that, oh, all the phones that I got is lemons. All right. Here we go. I remember early back in the beginning of your YouTube channel, you used to talk about blue phones. And yes, sir. I talked about blue phones. And I remember that I talked about in Big House Production, me and him. That's how I met Big House Production, by the way, because he is a blue fan. And I tried to get the Blue Vivo 5. Listen, man, that was a very difficult phone to get. The Blue Vivo 5 was on back order. I think about this, a blue phone that we couldn't even get, because when the Blue Vivo 5 came out, it was a very, well, not for a lot of tech enthusiasts, right? Tech enthusiasts always hate blue phones, but a real tech person will invest in blue phones to see what it's all about. So when I try to get the Blue Vivo 5, right, when I tried, it was on back order. Look, me and Big House Production, we were talking about the Blue Vivo 5. And when I finally got that phone, it was on back order. That phone was sold out, a blue phone, because everybody wanted that phone. The phone was sold out. So when that phone got sold out and I was trying to get that phone, truth to be told, hashtag, the Blue Vivo 5 was a fantastic phone. And to this day, that phone is very good. A lot of people might laugh easy as a blue phone. Listen, man, just because the name is blue don't mean that it was not a great phone. That phone was fantastic, man. It was a good phone. It had face recognition on it before we even got into this face recognition stuff. That phone had face recognition. It had a whole lot of things with that phone that a lot of that a flagship didn't have. That phone had stuff going on that flagships didn't even have at the time. So, hey, so somebody asked about the giveaway. Writing comments say easy. You're not using sounds. You know what? I got comments about that, right? I got comments about people telling me I wasn't using Dex right. And you know, I don't know. It's crazy. All right, so let's talk about Gcam. I get this. I look. A lot of people talk about Gcam. Listen, man. I stopped making Gcam videos. All right, because I used to make a lot of Gcam videos. I stopped making Gcam videos. Sync issues. Hold up. Somebody say they got lip sync. So I'm talking faster than my lips. All right, so I might have a second delay. I'm gonna talk about Gcam. I might have a. All right, so the camera is way over there, and I have the mic right here. All right, so you may have a small second delay because I'm using chroma key. What you're seeing right here is the green screen. So I have my mic right here. I have the camera way back there. So you may see a small delay in the camera here. So I'm working on that. I am going to listen. A lot of things gonna change in 2020. I'm gonna do some cam links with my DSLR and stuff like that. I'm using webcams right now, so I'm sorry about that. Let's talk about Gcam. I stopped making Gcam videos because I have this belief. Every time I made a Gcam video, I felt some kind of way. I believe that I cannot recommend Gcam to no other phone. Every time I put Gcam on the phone, it's slow, it's buggy, it crashes a lot. It takes so long to take a photo. The video does not use the optical image stabilization. Listen, man, Gcam on other phones freaking suck. I stopped making videos about it because I can't recommend it. I would not put Gcam on no phone no more. I would not make videos about Gcam on any other phone because it sucks. Let's be honest, it sucks. I will recommend Filmic Pro. I will recommend Moment. I will recommend other third-party apps, but I would not recommend Gcam. I would not recommend Gcam. And the reason why is because I'm making videos with Gcam and I'm lying to myself. I'm saying, man, this sucks. I'm taking a photo and I got to hold the camera for like 4-5 seconds before the thing even take a photo. Listen, man, that I cannot make a video and tell my viewers to install this third-party app when it sucks so bad. I always say, you know what? If you want Gcam, go buy a Pixel. Listen, man, you can always go get a Pixel 3a and it's cheap and use that for photography. And listen, man, you can go get a $200 Pixel or $200 Pixel 2 or something like that and use that as a still footage camera. I don't recommend Gcam on no phones, man. Gcam absolutely sucks. So I see people always ask me about why I don't make Gcam videos anymore. And then they get mad at me when I say absolutely suck. Well, you're not using the right version. Man, they got so many versions of Gcam out there. Man, I am not wasting my time. And as soon as I make a video about Gcam, I put the links in the comment. People always say, well, the links don't work no more. This sucks. Easy. I installed this. It sucks. It's slow. It's buggy. Why you make a video like this? I don't know. People lose faith in me when they download Gcam apps on their phone and it's slow, it's buggy, and it crashes. So to me, I cannot do that to my viewers. I cannot do that to my viewers. Never. So that's why I don't recommend Gcam. All right. So let's talk about the giveaway. I have the new version. That's the whole thing. Here's the thing. Like, I look at phones like this. If the phone don't give you the photos you're looking for or the video you're looking for, get rid of it. Like, I mean, photography and videos is important to people. And if OEMs don't fix their camera app, they move on to the next phone. Like, I use Filmic Pro for video, right? Because stock camera apps, in my opinion, all of them suck. So I use Filmic Pro all the way on my phones. Whoa, here we got super chat. Thank you. Amanda, you're new. This is my first time seeing you. Please subscribe. Thank you. Welcome to the Easy family. Thank you. Right. So this is the point. If you got a phone in your hand and it don't give you everything that you need, then get rid of it. Look, man, I make a lot of videos about phones, but at the end of the day, you have to be the one to live with that phone. You have to be the one that will, keep that phone. If you don't like the photography and the video coming out that phone, get rid of it. Get you something that you will be comfortable with. And that's the whole thing. Don't use Gcam as a handicap for a phone. If the phone is not giving you what you want in the device, get rid of it. Get you something else. And look, a phone could be beautiful. It could be a Beyonce. It could be fast. It could be everything in between, and you love it all the way except the cameras. Then they got a lot of phones out there that give you the overall package. That's the whole thing. They got too many phones out there that would give you the overall package. Listen, it's one of those things that about 5 years ago, I would recommend a flagship for everybody. 5 years ago. In 2019, going into 2020, nah, player. They got phones out there that got good cameras at a $300-400 price point. You ain't got to spend $1,200-1,300 on the phone just to get good cameras. If you want cameras that bad, I would recommend get a mirrorless camera. Get a Canon M50. Get a Sony 6000 series. Instead of spending $1,400 on the phone, spend $700 on a mirrorless camera and get good photos. That's the thing that I would recommend. If you like the phone that you have and the third-party app is not sufficient for you, then go buy a mirrorless camera or go buy a DSLR or go buy a full-frame camera, because you don't have to spend $1,400-1,500 on the phone just to get a good camera. Yo, how my audio sound? I just got a message saying that my audio went out. Yo. My audio went out. How I sound? I'm good. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me go back to it. I knew a girl named Nikki in my Prince voice. What's up, Nick? Good. Oh, yes. All right, let's talk about the giveaway. Lost audio. Damn. That's right. Yeah, listen, if you want a good, if you want the Pixel Gcam, get the Pixel 3a. Back to your point about your favorite YouTuber, using new phones. They sometimes use phones that haven't came out yet. And you know what? Here's the thing. You got to remember the tech gods get first access to a lot of devices that us average consumer can't get. Even me, man. Look, I had my share of first access to a lot of devices. I remember getting the Galaxy S10s very early before it even came out. And I made a lot of videos about it. And I try to be, real to the game about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always excited about phones, man. But at the end of the day, look, man, I'm going to keep it real no matter what. That's how I look at it. Unbox Therapy heard that stuff you was talking about. What stuff I was talking about? Oh, they're trying to shut me down? Oh, man. Audio's good now. We went out for a second. All right, yo, what's up? Welcome. If you're new to the YouTube channel, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so check this out. Shout out to everybody that been winning in all my giveaways, right? Shout out to everybody that been winning in all my giveaways. And as y'all can see, I got a second camera. I got all my devices sitting on here. So shout out to all the devices that's sitting here in my arsenal. But I want to talk about my giveaway. And let me get this off here real quick. Boom. Just get that off there. All right, cool. All right, so let's talk about my giveaway. All right. I just put a link down in the comments. Also, I got the link down in the description. It's a video that I made about this phone right here. I've already gave out the blue one. Shout out to Lethal Emperor. He won the blue one. I'm shocked that he didn't want the red one. I thought that everybody that entered in that contest would want the red one. I gave you a choice whether or not you want the blue one or the red one. And Lethal Emperor that won the contest, he got the blue one. I see he got it. He got it in his hand and everything in between. It's time for me to give away the red one. I got a Moto G7 and I got another phone that I'm going to try to give away before Christmas. Also, I got a gimbal and I got some, I got all kinds of stuff I want to give away, but I do it week after week. All right. So this is going to be a United States only giveaway. All right. So my apologies to all my overseas fans and stuff like that. This giveaway here is going to be a United States giveaway. And shout out to everybody that won. This is how you enter in the giveaway. You have to be subscribed to the channel for at least a month. All right. I go back and I check this. Yes, we can go and check in the background. And the reason why I want to have people subscribe for at least a month, give them an opportunity. People the opportunity that have been subscribed to the YouTube channel for a long period of time in order to win a giveaway. Right. And also, it cuts the riffraff of people that don't watch this YouTube channel. They're only here for the giveaway. So that cuts out the riffraff, right? So it's going to cut out the riffraff of people that don't deserve to win my giveaways. They will not win my giveaways. I did this years ago when I gave away 4 tablets, all these iPhones I used to give away. And a lot of people that to this day, not even subscribe to the channel, that won all that product that I gave away. I gave away so much stuff, but I was young and dumb. I was new to the YouTube game. I didn't know how people know how to manipulate the system. Now I know. I am brighter. I'm better now. I've learned a lot on how to prevent people from manipulating the system when I do all these giveaways. So in order to win this giveaway, you have to go back and watch this video and put in hashtag I want to win. That's it. And you automatically enter the giveaway. And next Wired Wednesday, that's coming up in a few days, we will call out the winner. Now, here's a caveat. Obviously, you got to be something. Listen, man, I'm not letting you jump through hoops to get the win stuff. I'm not asking you to subscribe to 1,000 people. I'm not asking you to go to Gleam. I'm not asking you to do all this here. All I'm asking is to watch the video, put in hashtag I want to win. You have to be subscribed to the channel for a month or more. And you have to watch Wired Wednesday. The second hour of Wired Wednesday, I will call out the winner. And if you present, booyah, you won. If you're not present, we call out the next person. I'm going to keep calling out people until somebody win. And if you present, you win. If you're not present, we go to the next one. So that's how the giveaway works. Go to the video, right? Boom. Go to the video, watch the video, the review, hashtag I want to win. In the video, watch next week Wired Wednesday, and boom, you won the phone. That's it. Simple. That's it. Simple. And if you're in the United States, I will mail you out the phone. And everybody that won the phone, they already know how I roll. I'm truthful to the game. You get the phone. It's all good. I ain't tripping. Shout out to everybody that sent me photos and everything that they got their product. Shout out to everybody that's enjoying their new product. And that's what I do here. I give back to the community, man. I give back to the community because y'all special to me. So I give back. That's it. All right. I never follow a channel to get free stuff. I'm drowning in tech boxes. I feel you. I feel you. Google just released the 4XL exclusive screen on recording app. Cool. I have to check it out. Yes. I now subscribe to Window here because I'm a techie. Thank you very much. And look, here's the thing. I give full thanks to everybody that's in the building that say, you know what, Easy? I'm just here for the tech. I ain't even worried about the giveaway. I already got the phone of choice. Bruh, that's mad respect to people. People hit me up in my DM and said, look, bruh, I remember when somebody won, a couple of people that won, right? They hit me up in the DM and said, bruh, I don't even want it. Just put it back in the pot. I just love your channel. Man, that right there, you have mad love, mad respect for people that, knowing they won something free, hit me up and say, Easy, look, man, I got product. I got tech, man. I'm just here for the channel. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to somebody else that need it, that want it. I don't want it. And that, look, man, I have so much respect for people. I have so much respect for people that, you know, that's honest and not like a, man, I'm gonna get it. They get it, resell it, or they get it, and you know, if they got people out there like that, listen, man, when you on the internet like how we on the internet, everybody not trustworthy, everybody not truthful, everybody's not out for the right cause, everybody's not out to do the right thing. You got a lot of slime, a lot of creeps, a lot of unsavory characters on the internet. And me here, I have to weave out the unsavory people, the riffraff. And I do it every day, all day. I delete more people than, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I delete a lot of people. But on the internet is very toxic. You know, social media is very toxic. People lose their lives. People lose their marriages. People lose their friends and families all on the internet. Not even picking up the phone to call a person and say, hey, you got an issue with me? Let's talk it out between me and you. No, they go straight to social media and blast people out. Think about that. Long time ago, before Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, people had to call each other up and say, hey, bro, you got a problem? Let's talk about it. No, people go on social media. This person sucked and he did this and I'm exposed this person. Listen, man, this happens a lot on social media. People lose their lives on social media. People lose their jobs on social media, their marriages on social media, their friends and families on social media. Man, I know they got people that lose a lot on social media because all they do is broadcast all their intimate secrets. People broadcast their intimate secrets online. Everything about themselves, about the relationship, how they screw in bed, how this person cheating on this other person, how this chick was at the club, how this person was at the second line when they're supposed to be at work. You know, all this stuff get broadcast on social media. People get their lives turned upside down on social media. It's bad, man. So I look at social media is that I promote Easy Computer Solutions, the brand, on social media. I post some personal stuff, pictures, stuff like that on social media. I don't get myself involved in too much of the craziness. I don't call people out on social media. I don't, slam people on social media. If I do anything, I make funeral videos and it's comedy. When I make a funeral video about a phone, it's not about me bashing a product. I just want the company to get it right. I just want them to get it right. That's all. So funeral videos is comedy. It's a parody video. It's not nothing to go on social media and bash a company about. It's fun, man. That's all. It's all about fun. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. That was some beef going on between them two. Thank you very much. Salute to you. All right, guys. So I just wanted to do this stream, have some fun, talk about my giveaway, and talk some tech. Give y'all guys some future plans about this YouTube channel. And look, man, I'm gonna be me, have some fun. A lot of people don't like me, man, because I keep it real. It's all good. I see it in the chats. I see it on social media. People call out the tech preacher because I preach to preach. It's all good, man. I ain't tripping. People call me the N-word. People call me all kinds of names. Hey, if y'all notice, I don't respond. Because I try to listen, man. Because here's the thing: when you respond, it don't go away. So that's why I don't respond to all the negative stuff about me. I read it. I just keep it moving. I know how to roll with it. See what I'm saying? I ain't gonna trip. Because here's the thing. Jay will talk about this a lot. You might have your Twitter fingers. But if we meet in person, I promise you it'll be a different story. That's how it is. And Jay will talk about it a lot. He say, hey, you might have your Twitter finger. You might talk all that crap online and all this here. But if we ever meet face to face, it'll be a different story. So you could sit in your man cave in your parents' basement and type up all the troll comments and all that stuff like that. But if we meet in person, it'd be a different story. And that's how it is. And look, I saw a YouTube video before I get out of here. I saw a YouTube video that commenters slamming them in the comment. They want to fight and all that, all on social media. And the YouTuber say, okay, what's your address? Hey, the dude gave out his address. How did YouTube look them up and all this stuff like that? It's here or there. Dude made a video, got on a plane and went to the state, popped up on the dude Hey, I'm here. Remember all the stuff you talk about? And I seen the dude screamed up like, bruh, I was just clowning. It was just a joke. I didn't think you was going to actually come in my face. See, that's the thing. Like, you just never know. Look, man, things are so crazy out there. You talk all that crap and people, IP tracking and all that stuff. They can track your IP address, find your home address, and what I'm saying, go to your home or go to your job and look you up and all that stuff and find out where you live at and all that and pop up at your house, man, just because you're an internet troll. And this is why the internet is so toxic. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I always keep it like that, man. I ain't tripping. So that's why I don't worry about it. People call me all kinds of names. It's all good. Playboy. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, y'all know how I roll. Yeah. A lot of things happen, man. Yeah. So Jay will talk about. And here's the thing. A lot of people back then, before I had 20,000 subscribers, said that I would never hit 20,000 subscribers. I remember a lot of people used to slam in the comments and talk about easy, your channel is dead. And you ought to quit while you're ahead. And a lot of people used to tell me this, you know what I'm saying? And YouTube commenters, and let me look, 99% of you guys was always on my side, but you had that 1% that slammed me in the comments for no reason. It don't matter what kind of video you make or whatever, it don't matter. And they slam me in the comments like, hey, you ain't gonna hit 20,000 subscribers. Then when I hit 20,000 subscribers, if you didn't see the video, check out the video, 20,000 subscribers. Also, I made a video about YouTube commenters. I made a video, my top 5 YouTube commenters and stuff. I made that video, and I just kept it moving. And look, going into 2020, my advice to YouTube trolls and YouTube commenters is that if you don't like a YouTuber, if you don't like the channel, YouTube has it so easy that you unsubscribe and it's a hamburger bar at the top that you do not want to see our videos. So when you go on YouTube and you scrolling up and down, you would never see our content. I think that's the best thing in the world, because what happens is usually trolls get blocked. And instead of them going away, they like to suck their mama titty and put another a Google account to come troll so that account could get blocked. Then they go back and suck their mama titty and start a new account, and that account get blocked. Then they go and suck their daddy's dick. Then they get a last account and then come back, and then that account get blocked. Then they get back and nobble on his balls, and then that account get blocked. So don't matter how many accounts you make, you will get blocked every time. That's what happened in the YouTube world. Yes. Jay Will talks a lot about the Pixel, like Mike Jones. Hey, look, Jay Will liked the Pixel. He liked the photography of the Pixel. He used the Pixel to do his thumbnails. I ain't mad at it. Pixel got an extraordinary, great camera. Was for still footage. Very good camera on it. I just want more from Google, especially at $1,000 price point. That's why my opinion on the Google Pixel is a little different from a lot of other people's opinion about the Google Pixel. So that's why you'll see my videos talking about the Google Pixel in one way, and then when you watch other people's videos, they talk about the Google Pixel in another way. I want Google to succeed. I made a Dear Google video about the Google Pixel And I made a lot of videos, 2 funeral videos, I believe. I think I did 2 funeral videos about the Google Pixels. I even go back and the Google Pixel 1 going against the Galaxy S7. I made a video about that. Check that out. And I got comparison videos between the Google Pixel 1 and the Galaxy S7. And the Galaxy S7 wiped the floor with the Google Pixel 1 when everybody was praising how good the cameras was on the Google Pixel 1. And I'm seeing just the opposite. And I had bought like a couple of different Google Pixels to make sure that I didn't have a limit. People hated me for making those videos. When I made those videos about the Google Pixel 1 and going to get the Galaxy S7, are going to get the Galaxy S6. People just slam me in the comments telling me I didn't know what I was talking about, this, that, and the other. But I stand my ground. And I stand my ground every year because I believe for $1,000, are you in the same category as a Samsung? For $1,000, are you in the same category as an Apple iPhone? That's the whole thing. Listen, if a phone costs $300 and give you more for less, high praises for me. But if a device is in the upper echelon over $1,000 price point, I call it how I see it, right? Because at a $1,000 price point, my whole plan of thought and my opinion is different. It's strongly different from because here's the thing. I don't believe that an average consumer should pay $1,000 for a phone. But if your phone costs $1,000, you better give me everything. And if you don't, I'm gonna call you out for it. And a lot of things I talk about the Google Pixel, and it again is my opinion, and I know a lot of people, praise the Google Pixel for what it is. The design of the Google Pixel is subpar at best. The specs on the Google Pixel is not up there with the upper echelon. The price of the Google Pixel is laughable. You could go on and on about the gimmicks and all that, the radar and all that. And, man, hey, man, and so that's why listen, man, I want the Google Pixel to be the best of the best. In order for the Google Pixel to be the best of the best, you have to have some YouTubers, some people calling out for what it is. And listen, Jay will have been a critic of it when it had its issues. A lot of smaller content creators have been critical of some of the issues. A lot of people have been critical of some of the issues, but we have outvoted because of the tech gods. Like when the tech gods make a statement, it's stamped in stone, and it don't matter what Easy Computer Solutions say, don't matter what Jay will say, don't matter what nobody say, because when the tech gods say it, it's cement. And that's the culture that we deal with. Like, I don't have no problem with the Google Pixel as far as a device of what it is. I have a problem with some of that it try to be something like this, but it ain't. It ain't no Galaxy Note. And the crazy thing about it, I could get a Galaxy Note 10, not the 10 Plus, cheaper than the Google Pixel. Now that's backwards. It's no way to flip-flop it. 256 gigs of storage, beautiful display, all the bells and whistles that you want, S Pen support, everything in the phone besides a headphone jack, right? Cameras, video cameras better. A lot of features, video focus. You have all kinds of features, man. For under $1,000, that's lower than a Pixel. That don't work like that, man. You can't beat a Bugatti, not with a Toyota. The freaking Google Pixel's a Toyota. The Galaxy Note is a Bugatti. Galaxy Note is a Tesla, man. The Google Pixel is a Honda. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you know, Honda going against a Bugatti, man. I mean, I could get the Bugatti cheaper than the Honda. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could put the Google Pixel in the same category as a OnePlus or Moto G7, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, God. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, all right, man. So, and look, here's the thing. Google Pixel 4a is going to probably outshine the Google Pixel 4. Here's what I want for Google Pixel 5. Right? Listen, man, we cannot go through a 5th generation of a Google Pixel 5 that's going to come out next year without a complete overhaul in design. The phone got to be pretty. Listen, man, let me tell you something. A lot of people talking about what easy. I'm going to put a case on it. I got a case on all my phones, but they all clear cases because I am not covering up the beauty in the booty. You don't cover up the beauty in the booty. You only cover up the beauty if it's a beast. And if it look like a beast, then yeah, you got to cover up a beast. You can't carry around a Medusa-looking phone. First of all, here's the thing. Design is number one. It's the phone that you carry. It's the thing that you pull out your pocket. It has to be beautiful. Listen, man, I just want it for the features. Man, F the features, man. I want a beautiful phone. If I want features, I just get a beautiful phone. I mean, if I want a phone, I can go get a Moto G7 for $200. And by the way, the Moto G7 is a beautiful phone, by the way. Gorgeous device. I mean, god damn. How could Motorola, how could OnePlus, how could Xiaomi, right? Xiaomi got a wraparound phone. Think about it. They got a phone that's wraparound 180-degree wraparound device. Man, that phone is mouth-watering, man. That phone look beautiful. You got phones that looks good. Xiaomi got phones that look good. Oppo got phone that's coming out with a phone that look absolutely amazing. I mean, Huawei, even though I'm in the United States, Huawei got phones that's been killing the game in designs for years. iPhone's been killing design for years. Samsung been killing. Listen, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus was the turnaround for Samsung. The Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, 5 years ago, that was a gorgeous phone. When you take that phone out the box, you know, god damn, that's a beautiful phone. That phone is gorgeous, and that's the whole thing. You look at the paying attention to detail when it comes down to the design of a device. I am not carrying around an ugly phone. That's the whole thing. Man, think about it. The Razr 2, the Razr Phone 2, even with the big forehead and chin, got that beautiful glass back with the chroma key that's shining in different colors. Man, that when I put that phone down, I got that light disc blinking in different colors. Man, that's boss. You know what I'm saying? That is boss. You know, so me, I look at the design of a phone. The design of a phone is A1. Once you get the design piece together, then we talk about internals. Listen, at $1,000 price point, Samsung, and I know I'm supposed to be gone, Samsung have dropped their nuts in everybody's face when it comes down to specs. Samsung did it with the Galaxy Note, 12 gigs of RAM. That means that is the base. Listen, Samsung with the Galaxy Note 10 just dropped nuts on everybody because of the specs. OnePlus was always leading in the spec department. If you go back down years and years ago, when OnePlus was putting 6 gigs of RAM in the phone and everybody else was putting 3 gigs of RAM on the phone, everybody thought it was laughable that OnePlus was trying to win the spec war. In 2019, that was reversed. Samsung dropped nuts in everybody's face and said, hey, you want it? You got it. 256 gigs of storage. We didn't even, think about this. Samsung dropped nuts in everybody's face. They did it like this: 256 gigs of storage, right? SD card support up to 2 terabytes. One of the biggest displays you can get on a mobile device, which is the 6.8 inch, right? You got one of the best displays in the mobile space, which is a Samsung display. You have 12 gigs of RAM. When Samsung was only putting 6 gigs of RAM in a phone, 6 gigs of RAM, they went from 6 to 12. To drop nuts in everybody's face on that one. 256 gigs of storage. When the Galaxy Note 9, right? Maybe the Galaxy Note 8 had 64. The Galaxy Note 9 had 128. The Galaxy Note 10 had 256. Right? Man. Then Samsung said, you know what? Everybody come out with triple camera. We could do the triple camera. Then the S Pen support, bigger canvas. Don't forget that Samsung SD cards have lowered the price. Yeah. So, with all that said, going into 2020, Samsung have had the baseline. The price is high, but that means that if you go sell a phone for $1,000, you have to beat Samsung. That's crazy to say that, right? If you're going to have $1,000 phone, you got to have 865, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. That is a $1,000 phone going into 2020. If not, get a Galaxy Note 9. Get a Galaxy Note 10. 855, 865, unless you're in the 5G and all that stuff, you're going to have a fast phone regardless. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see the spec sheet of phones in 2020, especially when you got the Galaxy Note 10 hovering with the 855 and 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. It's nothing out there could beat it. It's Samsung like, we good. We good. We good. You know? Why did Pixel not compete with this year Galaxy apart from the camera? I mean, you think about what the Pixel didn't compete with design. The Pixel did compete with cameras besides still footage. The video footage is not that great. They didn't compete with the display. The display on the Galaxy is bigger and better. The Pixel cannot compete with battery life. The Galaxy Note battery is better than the Pixel. So it's a lot of things. And plus the Galaxy Note is fulfilled with features. The S Pen software, DeX. Wow. I mean, it's so much that you could talk about what the Galaxy Note have at the same price point as a Pixel. Even if you go with the lower tier Galaxy Note 10, that's under the Pixel price point, you get all of that I just said under the Pixel price. That's what I'm saying. If you're comparing an all-around Android device in the tech community, then there are better mid-range devices with the Alcatel 3V. Now, I believe Jay Will is reviewing that phone, okay? And he's been talking really good about the device. It's not on my radar to review. It's not on my radar to review, so I probably won't review that phone because I have so much other stuff I got to review. But I've heard that phone is really good. Huge display, great speakers, great battery life, stock Android. Yeah, so I would agree with you. It's not on my radar to review though. So it was the Oracle's birthday, not mine's. Unless I get 2 birthdays a year. Yeah, but it was the Oracle birthday, not mine's. Alcatel is a decent, but there are many more options and better price and better specs. I mean, you always got to keep Motorola in mind because Motorola has been leading the charge when it comes down to, you know, a better bang for your buck. Not only that, but you got to remember that Motorola is everywhere, like all the Best Buys. I mean, you could get Motorola unlocked, you know, and I haven't seen the Alcatel device in Best Buy, not like that, nowhere shown around. So Motorola has the advantage because of the versatility of where you can get it. And plus, Motorola phones is all unlocked. It works on all the carriers. I believe what Jay Will was saying about the Alcatel phone is stuck and locked on Metro PCS. Yeah, if it's locked and stuck on the carrier, man, it's yeah. So we got to wait for the unlocked version to come out. Tanner's so lit. Thank you very much for the 499. He pay the man. Pay the man. He on the iPhone. Apple got to take that pen. You got to pay the Apple tax. What do you think Motor will do with them saying that they are going to make a flagship again? Hey, here's the thing. I believe overseas, Motorola is making flagship with like 855s in it. They just don't come to the United States because Motorola dominate mid-tiers in the United States. But if I'm not mistaken, Motorola got flagships. But Motorola made some mistakes. With the Z4, right? They made some mistakes. So Motorola have to bring the thunder. The motor mods are done, man. I mean, they can't do motor mods in 2020. Motorola got to bring the thunder. They got to come up with a beautiful design, give you better bang for your buck, and try their best to stay under $1,000. I mean, that's the catch. That's the key to success right there. Stay under $1,000. Come out with a premium device. Put the 865, 8 gigs of RAM in it, 128 gigs of storage. Come out with a beautiful device that's available, you know, for under the $1,000 price point. Hit the carriers, and I think the Motorola will be on to something. They got to make sure the cameras are good, decent, and stay under the $1,000 price point. I think Motorola will have something going. If they do it and they come out with a phone $1,200, it's gonna be very hard. It's gonna be a tough sell. I'm glad to buy a Motorola flagship. If a headphone jack, the Moto Z4 was a step in the right direction for that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, but Motorola, what they did with the Z4, they went back in the house when it came down to the specs. Like, they really went 835 or something, and you know it was not. I think that the specs was the one that killed them on that. So yeah. Let me see here. I must say, first time catching this live, and I'm enjoying this thus so far. Y'all, I talk a lot of tech. So yeah, I talk a lot of tech. I really appreciate you here. Cricket and Metro for free. I think you gotta do a port. Now, here's the thing: you gotta be careful, man. A lot of things ain't for free, but you got to port over. You got to add a line. You got to be a new subscriber. I mean, it's not free, man. I mean, it's something you got to do. I mean, how many numbers you got to keep porting over to get phones for free? I mean, if you're already on AT&T, I mean, you port a number over to Metro. I mean, are you going to get better service going from an AT&T to a Metro just to get a Alcatel phone for free? That's the question you got to ask yourself, because you know you got to do ports and all that stuff. If you got a Galaxy S9, would you port and lose your Galaxy S9 just to get an Alcatel 3V? So those are the questions a lot of people ask. Like, if you got a Galaxy S8 or Galaxy S9, would you port over to get an Alcatel 3V just to get the phone for free? So it ain't, even if, okay, so even if you were to leave AT&T and go to like Cricket or Metro, is it better service leaving a big dominant company like AT&T, Verizon? Well, if you're on Sprint, that's something else. AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, to go to Cricket or Metro PCS. That's the whole thing. Like, that's a tough sell sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to leave a major company if you travel. If you travel a lot, if you're going from state to state and you need that good coverage, you're not going to leave a Verizon Wireless, man, to go to a Cricket. That's the whole thing, man. Like, you know, yeah, Verizon, you go pay a little more, but, you know, I mean, would you leave Verizon Wireless or AT&T or T-Mobile to go to Metro PCS just to get a free phone? See, that's be the questions I be asking. Like, I mean, I don't know. That be the question I ask. We're trading. Okay, so you can do trading. So that be the things I be asking myself when I be seeing people, you know, say that you port over, you can port over, or you open up a new line and you can get the phone for free. But I mean, you porting over from what company? If you're going from Cricket to Metro PCS, I guess that's okay. But it's tough to leave a major carrier to go to a third-party carrier like Metro and Cricket, as far as service-wise. That's why I'm on AT&T for coverage. That's what I'm saying, even though I hate AT&T. And that's what I'm saying, Jason C. Think about it. I mean, a lot of people hate their carriers because they're too goddamn high, right? I mean, but when you're on Verizon, AT&T, I mean, you got coverage, man. That's the key. I mean, at least you could go in the building and you could talk on the phone. At least you could get coverage in the buildings, or if you're on the road, if you're a truck driver, or if you visiting friends and family in rural areas, at least you got coverage. These, places like, Cricket and Metro and all that, would you even get coverage if you're on the road, or if you're a truck driver, or if you go in the rural areas, man, or if you're in a building in a mall, would you even get coverage? That's the whole thing. Would it be an upgrade or a downgrade just to get a free phone if you go to coming from a major carrier down to a Cricket or Metro PCS? Now, if you want to get Metro PCS or Cricket as a second alternative, say, you know what, I got AT&T, I got the big dog on AT&T, but I might go and get me a little, mid-tier on Cricket or Metro PCS, get it for free and be good with it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't know. I just feel some kind of way, talking about porting over from major carriers to, Metro PCS and stuff like that. So, all right. Well, guys, thank y'all guys very much. People missing out on Sprint service last year for free. Sprint is not for everybody. You know what? Sprint go get better, right? Actually, Sprint is gone, right? It's no longer Sprint anymore. So you're going to see some major changes coming in the next 6 months with Sprint, right? The merge is done. Sprint is now T-Mobile. So you're going to start seeing, hopefully, you start seeing this Sprint weaving out, and you're going to start seeing T-Mobile stuff come in. I don't think they're going to keep the name Sprint. So I guess it's going to be T-Mobile. So I don't know all the backstories about it, but I know it's done. So you will start seeing some stuff change out. And I'm excited for it. Let's see what it is. I mean, T-Mobile has been very good for me. I don't have no problem with T-Mobile. So T-Mobile has been I got majority of my phone lines on T-Mobile, and it's been very good for me. So I think T-Mobile would be good, taking over Sprint, gobbling up all them towers, putting that 5G out there, and rolling. I mean, Sprint was dying, man. Sprint wasn't. It's too late in the game for Sprint. Sprint couldn't catch up, man. They had to get gobbled up. Either AT&T or T-Mobile, one of them had to gobble them up. It was a dying breed. The coverage was really bad. It's a lot of things that was going on with Sprint, man. I know a lot of people on here say they get good coverage with Sprint. So I don't know. I guess it all depends on where you at. Man, I got a Sprint line, and man, I could barely get 5 megs, man. So I mean, so I don't know. But try to use Sprint free plan. Didn't even get half a signal. Yeah, I mean, woof. Well, I got to drop a video. All right, so I might drop the video tomorrow. I don't know. It's too late for me to drop. If you're a member, you already seen the video. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Thank y'all very much for watching this live tech show. I love talking to you guys, man. It's been fun, always fun. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys, man. And yeah, really appreciate that. And I'm out of here. Thank y'all very much. Peace.